Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's RsSavage, and today I'm going to be taking on Zamorak at 100% Enrage, but with a little twist where I'll be using two of my own accounts at the same time. Now, I know this sounds crazy, and I've never actually seen it done before by anyone else, but I'm excited to see the potential this idea may have, and how much I can optimize my strategy to see whether this competes with some of the best money makers in the game. If this sounds interesting to you and you would like to see more content like this, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for me. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Now it's time to get ready, so I'm going to talk you guys through some of the thinking going into this challenge. And at the moment, I'm in Anachronia right now, where I just received my thermal bath boost. And what this does here is increase your maximum HP along with the campfire boost, which we'll go get right now. Perfect, I got some really nice HP boost right now, and I think it's time to go check out what relics I should use. Alright, so here is the relic setup I'll be experimenting with, and it consists of Conservation of Energy, Berserker's Fury, and Font of Life. But I was also looking at Death Ward, which says that you get a 5% damage reduction when your life points are below 50%, and also a 10% damage reduction when they are below 25%. So that sounds honestly really good as well. But how about I go test this out and see how it works? Now the last few things here will be using a Hellhound on both accounts, where it will absorb 20% of any damage dealt to you by taking the hit itself, and then I'll be using the Prism of Restoration, which I did get on both accounts. I completed the Light Within and also have the Ancient Spellbook unlocked, so that'll be super helpful. So we got that going for ourselves, and that actually works on the Pipeless damage too, which will be absolutely huge and be very important with this strategy. The setups are good to go. You can see on the right side of your screen is my main account, where I'll be taking, pretty much complete control over, and I will be using range. It's pretty much best in slot, and there's a bunch of stuff going on in that inventory, which I will, talk through as, the fight goes on. And then on the left side, I have the alt account with a melee setup, and it's in full vestments, which is a pretty squishy gear setup, but it is tier 95 melee. It is really good at outputting damage. So it actually could balance out, and we'll see how that's going to go. I also have some food in that inventory, but not too sure how much I'll be using it, because the plan is going to be using the intercept spell on my main account so that I can take the damage from my alt account and then leave that alt account in Revolution plus plus, where it's going to use my basics, my thresholds, and my ultimates for me, so that I don't really have to pay attention to it whatsoever. I actually also have a bar set up right here where it's going to stack those shards for me that I can use them on phase 7 for shatter. I also have some other abilities in there to help reduce damage, like debilitate, and a special one right here called pulverize, which is going to be awesome. It's going to cycle through there and reduce the damage dealt by the target by 25% for 30 seconds. So this will help my main account too, which is going to be absolutely awesome. Now, I also have to be doing a lot of experiments with this action bar. I have no clue how it's going to perform, and all the timings are going to be different probably each kill. So that's definitely going to be something I got to play with. But yeah, to be honest, this definitely looks like it is ready to get started. So how about we head in there and set it to 100% Enrage. And I also do have to pick out some of my auras, and there's also obviously a little bit of preparation I got to do at the start here. So I will be doing a live commentary on this, and I am very excited to see what happens, and honestly check out the kill time, see if it's really viable and consistent. That's also going to be very interesting to find out. But I think what I'm going to do here is I want to set up the alt account over here, because I'll be starting on pad 2, which will be right over there. And then my main account is going to have to build some Death Spore arrows and really get a rotation going. And I'm going to be trying to skip mechanics on top of all this. So that's going to be pretty interesting too. So yeah, let's, I guess, pop the auras. So let me get out the interfaces. So on my main account, I will be going with the Aegis aura. So we're going to see how this goes. And you get this with loyalty points. It says it basically creates a protective shield that reduces all damage by 10%. So stuff like this, where it also reduces that typeless damage, is really big for Zami, because there's quite a lot of typeless damage that you'll be taking here. So we're going to utilize that. And then on the alt account, what I'm going to be doing is rocking a vampirism. So we will get that going. And now I believe we are looking pretty good. The prayers seem to be good. And what I actually want to do is probably take out some of these witches before I get the overload ready. So how about I do that? All right, there is one witch left. So let me see if I can position. I think the alt camera might be good there. So what I'm going to do, I guess, is do a venge, do a disrupt, and then I guess I'll throw down a prism. Let me turn on my prayer. Let me get the overload going. I can do the ritual shard for my prayer, enhanced Excalibur for some extra heals. And then we also want to turn on the Vampirism Scrimshaw. And then what I'll be doing on the main is turning on the Grim, probably. And then I will do my Overload. And can also throw down a Prism, I guess. Why not? And I also probably should try to get some Death Spore stacks right here. But yeah, we're looking good. About to start things up here. Maybe we can get a couple more crits on the Death Spore. Looking good. Okay, we're starting with 3, so that's alright. I'm going to try to Death Swiftness here. Hit it with a Divert. And also get the Adren Pot in there. Oh, I also got the crits for the Death Spore, you can see. Which is pretty nice. So I'm going to do an Incendiary Shot. Also going to switch over to my full arrows. I also did a Natty in there as well. I'm going to try to do an ECB with my EOF, then switch to the SGB. Do a Limitless and a Rapid Fire. Look at my stacks there. I see 2. I'm going to Dark Bow. I kind of dark bowed again without the proper stacks, but look at that. We just got our first skip. That is pretty huge. And yeah, honestly, there's going to be a lot of probably mistakes made because there's just so much going on. But you guys can see on the left there, my alt's trying to take out Zami by itself. And I think it just did Pulverize as I'm here not doing the best job on the witch. And I think I want to go to 1 here, but this actually could get a little spooky doing it this way. And let's see, I should probably, how about I just stack Death Spore again? I might as well. This will make it probably a little bit nicer and solidify those skips. So let's do the same thing. I'm doing a Death Swiftness and then an Incendiary Shot. And then I can't do a Natural Instinct this time, so I'm just going to hop on here. I'm going to Vuln, get ready to SGB. I need to Bulk Spec as well. I can probably just Dark Bow and do a bow spec, another dark bow, and look at that. We were just nuking the HP. It's like with no problem. Even with a Hellhound and the Aegis Aura, not even the best DPS things we could be going with. And look at the gray bar. It's like already gone. And I don't even have to sept the alt either. So this is insane. Like 100% Enrage. And it's honestly looking too easy, but hopefully I don't regret what I'm saying right now. We still got a little bit of ways to go. I need to Evoke back Zami, so I'll do that. Yeah, this is honestly pretty incredible. We're heading over to pad 4 right here. And I need to build my Death Spore stacks again. I probably want to click on my alt screen so I don't log out. That wouldn't be too good. I think also how the Hellhound's HP looking. I think it's doing good. And I could also, yeah, I'm going a little bit slow here. Could have also I'll do a Dead Shot, a Dren Pot, and then I'll get my Olga ready to go. Looking good. Not too bad. Looking like another skip. So that's 3 skips in a row. Very nice. Okay, so we lowered that. And look at the stacks as well. We are already on 6 stacks. And I don't believe I've thrown a single one on my main account. So it's just my alt account here just going crazy with that. And there we go. So I also believe that the base at Zamorak takes more damage. I'm not exactly sure of the percentage number, but it just seems like during that time where I'm killing the witch will be where the alt's taking, a good amount more damage. But I'm also not gone for too long, so I can just focus Zami back. And then, it's definitely looking good so far. I'm looking at my Hellhound's HP, or one of my account's HP, and it's looking a little low there, so we will throw down that Prism of Restoration to solve that issue. And now we are starting with the next pad here. There we go. Pretty much doing a very similar rotation, like every single time. You know, the best I can kind of replicate it. And here we definitely got to be a little bit more careful with the HP and also keeping the Hellhounds alive. So I guess let me do a little intercept action. Definitely not needed, but we'll throw that in there. I'll also debilitate here and just playing it a little bit more safe. Definitely didn't look like I needed to do that though. And I should probably switch to Death Spore. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so looking good. I'm gonna evoke back. Maybe do another little intercept, because the other thing here is that this pad is the one that has those traps. So it looks like we're getting a little low. There we go. Little recovery. Got the wrong arrows on. Alright. I think I should be good to step on here. So I want to, you know, stay lower HP to utilize that Edict buff as well as the Berserker Fury Relic. But obviously playing it a little bit too close here. But yeah, look at that. The trap actually almost got my ult. That is a little too close for comfort. So what if I did this? So if I intercept with Devotion on and then I jump into here. Okay, perfect. And we also want to make sure that account doesn't lobby. So I clicked on it real quick. But yeah, we're on the last pad here. There we go. We're gonna overload again on both accounts. There we go. And now I gotta be very careful and keep an eye out on this alt account here. There we go. Got that done. Looks like I should probably throw down a prism. I got the intercept off. Probably use Devotion. There we go. Get on this. I also forgot to evoke and debilitate. Alright, so here I'm not going to use Death Spore. So the cooldown actually gets reset on the transition, but I like to also try to prep some of the stacks so that when I use Death Spore on the demon, ooh, that trap almost, well, I think the trap actually did go off, didn't it? Ooh, this is gonna be tricky, so I gotta do this. Can I get Devotion off? Ooh, I just got Devotion off. That was close. Okay, so I want to put on my Death Spore now. There's quite a lot going on. Okay, perfect. So I got 2 stacks on the Death Spore, and I'm overloaded on both. Okay, so we're looking good. But this is gonna be tricky. So on my ult, I'm going to click Zammy. My main, I'm going to now Gricko. I got the stacks for Death Spore, so that's exactly what we wanted. And basically, the ult is on its own now. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen here, but let's take out the runes as fast as I possibly can. A little unfortunate we got a back rune here. But try to get this done. There we go. I'm going to try to intercept the ult here. And now I want to just try to do as much damage as I can. Looks like we got hit pretty hard there. What? It's looking pretty good. Can I shatter on the main account? There we go. We did it. I actually did that without signing and a 1 cycle. Obviously, it was not flawless by any means. But look at that. Almost, what, a 728? There's honestly a lot of improvement to be made, but that wasn't bad whatsoever. So let's actually check out what the common loot looks like. So obviously we had some supply costs, but yeah, just about 4 mil on both accounts for a 7-minute and 28-second kill. I'll definitely take that. Well, that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy. I'm absolutely stoked with how well this idea turned out, and since it's already viable in this experimental stage, I can only imagine how good of a moneymaker this could potentially be, especially if it's possible to push higher enrages for those better drop rates and improved bad luck mitigation. Anyways, I want to give a big thank you to my channel members. Your support is greatly appreciated. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to turn on your notifications to never miss a new stream or video. Also hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next one.